All right, this is a detour in our Baldur's Gate 3 playthrough because of this post here. So my like is purely about the jumping mechanic. I like Gale, so we're gonna ignore everything from here on out. That's I don't care about that part. This is what I want to talk about because if you scroll through, I don't know. As you can see, I don't follow this guy. I guess he's a cartoonist. Whatever. You scroll through, it's a skill issue. Flipping the groove fixes it. A lot of people seem utterly confused with how jumping works and claim to never see this behavior where people don't follow. So, I am, as the kids say, triggered by this. And so I want to show you what we're talking about with this. And so I'm going to go to the two places I know this happens the most. One, well, not where they happen the most, but where my memory of it frustrating me is the highest. So, why isn't it opening? There we go. Okay. So, just because to let everyone know, my characters are not.
I took a collection from. Perhaps we need not speak of farewells.
All right. So that tells you where we are in the story, at least. Don't worry about that. What we were gonna say is, you can see my characters aren't the stock characters. We have 3 people with 16 strength. Do they all have proficiency in athletics? No. Shadowheart is not proficient in athletics. Karlach is with expertise. And Will is just proficient. And Gale has an 8 strength and no proficiency. So, this lets you know, these 3, Karlach, Shadowheart, and Will, good jumpers. Gale, bad jumper. So let's get everyone over here. So the first thing we're going to do is take the bad jumper. Bad jumper. Well, once he gets into position, can clearly make this jump. There we go. Can he make the jump back? Yes. Why are the other 2 not jumping? You know why they're not jumping? Because the game doesn't see where they can reach, for whatever reason. But if we go back to Karlach here, she could have made that jump. She, in fact, could have overjumped where those 2 were standing. But they didn't. So, you see, this isn't a matter of Gale doesn't have enough strength or he would take damage if he made the jump, so he didn't do it. The jump UI is just goofy. So we'll jump. Now, why did Will make that jump? He's supposed to be following Karlach. That's who's selected. So why did Will jump over there? Again, because the game's jump and pathfinding is just bad. There's no other way to sugarcoat it. You can like Baldur's Gate 3. I, despite all of my complaining, really like Baldur's Gate 3. It's a fun experience. It's a nice, easy sort of romp through a fantasy setting where they embrace the fact that this is a high fantasy, violent world where, even the good guys occasionally have to, put swords in people. It's great. I love the narrative and the setting, but that shouldn't have happened. This whole jumping fiasco should not happen like this. Oh, yeah. And look, now Shadowheart finally made that jump that had been queued, but Will's just confused and won't do it. If I switch back to follow Will, once he moves, look at that jump Shadowheart could make. Gale can make that jump. Okay, Karlach came over. Great. That time, it worked exactly as you intuitively would think it should work. This is a mess. And it's been a problem since release, probably pre-release. I didn't play pre-release, so I don't know. I doubt that this is a new horrendous bug that just showed up now. But yeah, everything here, this is what people are complaining about. There we go. This time they all jumped over. Oh, this isn't one of his gripes with the jump, but here's mine. These areas up here that look very similar to areas down here, whatever. You can't jump to.
With ease.
Is she gonna make that jump? No, she's not. Is Karlak gonna make that jump? Oh, good. Now that's what he's talking about. So there we go. We're gonna stop recording. We're gonna upload this. I am surprised that people are claiming that they do not experience this when we're playing the game.